Good morning, how are we doing? Just started the day, early morning sessions, 5:30 in the studio, getting it done because that's the only time that suits, so they can get it in. And actually, that's the key part, getting it done. Speaking of which, the Last Supper effect. You might have heard of this phenomenon before, but it's something that actually biases a lot of research and is why people get results in spite of what they do, not because of what they do. And the Last Supper effect, if you were to hazard a guess what it is, you might be correct. Because it's, let's say you're going to start on Monday. What do you do between now and Monday? You probably eat all the foods that you think you should give up. More on that another day. Quote unquote bad foods, we overeat, we say, I might as well get it all out the house, get all the chocolate out of the house, get all the sweets out of the house. Once the Easter eggs, nearly that time of year, once the chocolate's out of the house, it will be easier. Ever heard of that one? And what this does is mean that we're actually heavier and further away from where we want to be when we start the quote-unquote health and fitness regime diet. And the interesting part of this is what can happen is this can floor a lot of research because, for example, let's say you come in for a research study, like when I did my postgraduate study, we put people on like 800 calorie diets. So imagine you volunteered for that, plus having your blood taken for 2 hours anyway, on many days. So imagine you volunteered for that, you came in, and I said, right, on Monday, you're going to come in, get your blood taken, and you're going to go on your 800 calorie diet. What are you going to do between now and then? Well, sometimes people might not eat normally. They might overeat, which then means when I take their blood on the Monday, when they go on the 800 calorie diet, they might be a different weight, their measurements might be different, their body might respond a little bit differently. The reason I'm sharing this is, one, it's interesting how it biases a lot of research between the time between starting and not, but two, our mindset when we fall into this all or nothing space, when actually we all know that maybe that's actually the issue, that we think we have to give up everything, so it makes us want to eat it more. And there's interesting psychology around this, like when you allow yourself, and that's like something we talk about with the 3Fs, with the food side of things and the meal maker, is giving yourself permission with your snack, say up to 300 calories of any food you like. Let's say you go with that model. That gives you permission to have whatever you like. Not how much you like, necessarily. There's a time and a place for that, perhaps. But whatever you like. It's not about, you can't have this. Nothing is off the menu. And this is to provide that structure, but also that freedom, but also to allow that sustainability. Sure, sometimes you're going to go over that, but it's how you respond to that that counts. And too many times, if we don't have the perfect week, we fall into that Last Supper effect. So I want this to be a little bit of a reminder to go, you know what, actually, yeah, today I'm going to act differently. I'm not going to wait till Monday. Can you start on a Thursday? That's just a good challenge to do. Like, start on a Thursday. Just go, you know what, I'm just going to eat a bit better today. I'm going to start now, rather than wait till the chocolate's out of the house, rather than wait until these snacks are out of the house, rather than wait until they're all gone. And I get it, it's tough, especially when you've got food around, but how can you create an environment that makes it easier for you? Whether that's having fruit out and about, whether that's planning your meals a bit more, because it's not always about willpower. Our environment can make willpower easier or harder. It can make us rely on willpower more or less. We know that our environment dictates this. So just food for thought today. How can you make your environment work for you, not against you? What do you need to do that? How do you stop going for the biscuits at 8 p.m? How do you stop wanting something all the time after dinner? And do you even want to stop that? Because maybe you don't have to. Maybe you can plan something in for that. Maybe you can plan it as part of your 300 calories of food. And actually, when it's part of the plan, do you then think differently? Do you act differently? Do you hit the effort button? Or do you go, that was part of my plan, that's okay. Anyway, hope that helps. Any questions, as always, just let me know. Make it a great day, and I'll see you soon.